You want a treat?
I just want to say hello to all my YouTube fans out there. I come here today to plead for funds for the Dickels Foundation. Did you know young gnomes out there are going to bed hungry? Young gnomes in ragged clothes and no shoes living in poverty. You and you alone can bring a halt to this shocking reality. If all of you watching just gave $1, we could make a difference. At this festive time of the year, I beg you to dig deep into your pockets and give generously. Make a poor young gnome smile this Christmas as he opens up a gift that your unselfish contribution will give. Please, I implore you, do it for the children. Thank you, and God bless you.
Cut!
Okay, let's see how much dough I got. Looks like it's over 200 bucks. That's great. We shall come rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves.
Beavertown Liquor Store.
Yes, this is Dickels here. Please deliver to me 200 bucks of your best whiskey. Send it over to Buzz 1151's house.
Okay, Mr. Rafflocket. Merry Christmas.
People are so generous at Christmas. Merry Christmas, folks, and have a Happy New Year.
Hello, YouTube. This is Buzz 1151.
So what?
I'm inside my cold garage, just looking for a one-day project. So let's rummage around here and see if we can find anything, shall we? Okay, come on, join me. Here's an old turntable I got.
That looks pretty good, Bonnie.
I don't have an amp for it, but that might be something to look at. In fact, I got identical one right here.
Welcome to my nightmare.
Got an old radio here.
Hey, Doyle, get on that radio.
Yes, Sarge.
You're just a piece of trash!
Keep looking.
I don't think I want to tackle that right now. I just want something to mess around with on a lazy Sunday afternoon. A one-day project. Here's something that's really cheap.
Cheap Chinese garbage.
It says it's a realistic AM/FM stereo dubbing cassette music system. Maybe that's a possibility, huh?
There's material out there to find if you dig deep.
It's got a broken top.
You'd better get this all out of your system right now.
You can make it go, can't you, Daddy?
I think maybe we'll just plug that in and see what we get, huh? Oh, almost fell on my face there.
Did you hurt yourself, pal?
Let's take that inside the house and plug it in and see if it works. Well, there it is on the bench. This is a realistic model clarinet 125.
Wow, that's neat.
I got dual cassettes. It's got a radio.
I know for a fact them radio waves is harmful.
It's got these slide controls. I looked this up and it says it's 1990. I thought it might be earlier, but whatever the year is, it's pretty cheap.
Wow!
This thing weighs like a pound.
Don't you lecture me, you son of a bitch.
The door comes open, but slow. Wonder if this thing works. Probably does. I'm gonna go ahead and plug it in. And whatever happens, happens. Let me show you the top first. There's the top. It's a cheap plastic turntable. Looks like there's still a needle there.
This is the one I'll be remembered for.
Beautiful, graceful, elegant.
It's been in my garage 3 or 4 years. Some guy gave me a bunch of stuff. If I just take it away, I got it for free, so I loaded my car up and got this and a bunch of radios and all sorts of stuff. I never thought I'd be working on this, but let's just give it a go. Let me plug it in and we'll turn it on. It came with some speakers, so I'll only hook those up. Let's just turn it on. Well, it works.
That's a nice pile of junk you got there, my boy.
This looks extraordinarily bad.
That's the FM here.
And I thought this was gonna be a dull day.
Montevilla Sewing Centers in Portland, Beaverton, Gresham, on 1st in Lake Oswego, and at montevillasewing.com. Brain balance can help.
Really have a mandate as a... That's 4 qualifying trainings via 36 monthly...
Don't sound too bad.
Yeah, you know how bad I want. Blue comes, 1 number away.
Not bad at all.
I'm late with Lakes Auto Collision Centers.
They met with me and they were able to get...
Okay, let's see if the phono will spin here. Let's see. Phono's all the way over.
It's really painful.
You're stupid.
Oh.
You dumbass.
It's kind of neat. Hey, let me get a record here and see if this works. Don't go away. Okay, I got a record here. I got this at Goodwill.
You're just cheap.
This is a 1977 Plymouth Junior High School spring band concert.
After this, your reputation isn't going to be worth much.
So this is one of a kind, I guess.
Yes.
Let me play it. You all remember Hogan's Heroes?
Yes.
In the 60s? Loved that show. Okay, the 60s were a great year. No politically correct bullshit. You couldn't put a show on like Hogan's Heroes today.
Damn right!
Man, I'll tell you, this country has gone to hell. Let's see if it'll play a cassette tape here.
Well, it's worth a try.
Nobody's trying to stop you.
I've got a tape here recorded when my sons were real young. I haven't heard this in years, so let's see what it sounds like.
Don't do it! I'm warning you, do not do it!
Hope this works.
Well, be right back with Popeye the Sailor Man after these messages. Why don't you come down and eat at McDonald's?
They have great food.
You could order some of their specials, too.
And they're cheap. Well, why don't you come down and eat at McDonald's?
Now back to Popeye the Sailor Man.
Hello, Olive. Hello, Papa. I got this present for you. Oh, thank you.
We'll be right back with Popeye the Sailor Man. Come shop at 99 cents or less.
Everything is under 99 cents.
Things there are pretty cheap.
They have all sorts of stuff.
So come and shop at 99 cents or less. We're back to Popeye the Sailor Man now.
It's beautiful. Thank you, Popeye.
Those kids are a bunch of rascals, I'll tell you. Let's take the platter off. It says just to grab it and pull it up. Okay. Looks like there's a clip there. It's got a belt on it.
You're too smart for your own good. Has anyone told you that?
Belt driven. I wonder if this is before the Crosley that China made. This was the forerunner to it. This was made in China.
最近真的好想你哦.
Think carefully about what you want to say.
Still rubbery.
Watch out, folks, for that rubber!
This is a shipping bolt. You're supposed to loosen these up. I'm gonna have to look this up and see how much this cost when it was new. Well, here it is in the 1992 Radio Shack catalog. There it is. It's sold for $179.95. As low as $15 per month. Pretty cool.
That's a pretty good deal.
Okay, I'm going to take the bottom off. There was 5 screws on it, so...
Oh, this is turning out to be a total waste of time.
Well, there it is. It doesn't look as cheap as what I've seen in some videos of that Crosley. Looks like it's got more circuitry than one of those. Looks like these ICs say Toshiba on it.
日本語話しますか?
Looks like some Japanese caps on there. My daughter's been asking for a cassette player, so maybe I'll clean this up and give it to her for Christmas. Just looking from the bottom up to the motor. I don't know, I kind of like this thing. Let me clean it up and we'll take a final look at it. Play a few records, shall we? Looks like this is a 2-speed, 33 and 45. Well, there's the needle. It looks to be in pretty good shape. Okay, there's with the shipping screws loosened. So, let me clean this up. So next time you see this, it'll look brand new. Well, well, well. Look what we got. A package from John from Arkansas. Interesting. Think he sent me a Christmas present?
Maybe, but I doubt it.
He's even got a blonder tongue stamp on there.
Get that box open.
I guess it comes out this way.
Huh?
I guess I just gave it away, huh? Comfort grip from Rust-Oleum. Wow.
hardly wait to try it out.
Pretty neat. There's a letter in there. Let's open it up and see what it says. Wishing you every blessing as you enjoy the beauty of the season. John and Wifey. Operating instructions included. That's the most important thing. I need the instructions. Thank you, John. Let's stick it on and test it, huh? Oh boy. Okay. I guess you squeeze this and put it around that rim there.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Cool, look at that. Let's test it.
There you have it. I mean, it can't get any easier. It just cannot get any easier.
That's great. I love it. My mother thanks you. My father thanks you. My wifey thanks you. And my finger thanks you. Thank you, John. Well, there's the completed realistic clarinet 125, made in around 1990, 91. I glued the top cover here.
Oh, brother!
It don't look that great, but it just gives it a little character, considering where it's been. Anyway, a few years ago I was restoring a record player, and I was playing some home recorded records that you can make on a Wilcox Gay Recordio. Well, I have another record here I want to play. This one was recorded in 33 speed. All the other ones were 78, so let's just play this record and see what's on it, all right?
I can't even play my own record. I can't even play Perry Como.
We fight our country's battle on the land and on the sea. Fight to fight for right and freedom, and to keep our honor clean. We are proud to claim the title of United States Marines.
Well, there we go. Let's see what else is on it.
That place used to be made long years ago. Roll out the barrel, we'll have a barrel of fun. Roll out the barrel, we got the blues on the run. Zing, boom, torero, ring out a song of good cheer. Now the time to roll a barrel for the gang, go here. Yeehaw! Get up out there, roll out the barrel, we'll have a barrel of fun.
It was horrible, horrible, horrible.
I thought that was interesting, even though they can't sing. But this is recorded probably in the late 40s, maybe early 50s.
I've had enough stimulation for one day.
Okay, here's a record that we had when I was a kid. And a few years ago, I looked this up to see if it was still out there, and I bought a copy. But here's the record.
Oh, my God!
Bonanza, Christmas on the Ponderosa.
Well, Hoss and I finally found the candles. In the hen house of all places.
Well, of course, that's where we candle the eggs.
Well, now we have to put them on the tree.
All right.
Ben, you take the topmost branches. Little Joe, you do the rest. Mind you, fix them so they don't catch fire to anything. A couple of you girls go pour the syrup on the popcorn balls. And you, Hoss, stop looking so hungry and help me carry in the sandwich platters. Somebody sing something.
Yes, ma'am. Jingle bells, jingle
Hey, boss, wait a minute. I've got an idea. Listen now. Look, now listen. Joseph learned a new Christmas song from an old Texas cowhand this year. And I learned a Swedish one from Axel Jorgensen up in Carson City. Now, if little Joe would sing his, I would sing mine.
Well, that sounds fair enough, Pa. Start me off, boys.
I was riding herd one night, all on a Christmas Eve, when I saw a spooky sight, one you never believe. All tuckered out and bone-tired weary, Santa Claus came my way, dragging his reindeer across the prairie, hitched to a big red sleigh.
Santa got lost in Texas and didn't know how to leave. Santa got lost in Texas, all on a Christmas Eve.
Sit right down and rest, I said, here by the campfire's glow. Share my coffee, beans, and bread, before you have to go. You're pretty dumb like me, he said, to work in the wintry frost. I'm pretty dumb like you, I said, but mister, I ain't lost.
Santa got lost in Texas and didn't know how to leave. Santa got lost in Texas, all on a Christmas Eve.
All right, Pa, deal's a deal. Let's hear your Swedish ditty.
All right, I said I would and I will. Let it not be said that Ben Cartwright didn't keep a promise. All right, boys, tune me up. Saint Nicholas came dancing overhead, then jumped nimble down the chimney. When he saw the dinner table spread, he had a feast by chimney. First he ate the goose, then he ate the fish, gobbled up the smorgasbord and every tasty dish. When in the morn we tumbled out of bed, there was Nicholas, old Saint Nicholas, stuck by the belly in the chimney. Stuck by the belly in the chimney.
Cartwright! You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
The Virgin Mary had a one son. Oh, glory, hallelujah. Oh, glory, hallelujah. Glory be to the newborn King. Mary, what you gonna call that pretty little baby? Oh, pretty little baby. Oh, pretty little baby, glory be to the newborn King.
In Austria once lived a king, whose castle was cheerful and warm, for he robbed the poor peasants of every good thing, and left them to freeze in the storm. But one year the peasants were gone. The king was afraid and alone, so cold and so hungry as winter came on, that he shivered and shook on his throne.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la.
Merry Christmas to you, Pa. Yes, sir. A Merry Christmas to you, Paul.
And a Merry Christmas to you, boys. Many, many more. Oh, be sure to put out the candles before you go to bed. I'll just stay out here on the porch for a spell.
Good night, Pa.
Good night, son.
Good night, Paul.
What a wonderful starry sky. This is the time for stars. Christmas. They live together up there so brightly, peacefully, the way people should on Earth. Merry Christmas, all you shining stars. Merry Christmas, world.
Well, that record came out in 1963. I hope you weren't too bored by it. My next video will be coming out next month, and it's going to be something a little bit different. So I hope you enjoy that and tune in. On behalf of Dickel, Peanut the dog, and me, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Peace.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! God bless us, everyone.